Push a P. Yeah, push a P. Turn me up. Turn me up, P. Pointers in the paddock in my piece. I'm push a P.
Cop new hammers for my P. We don't want no peace.
Got a spot across the spot. Jeff for peace.
Drop the data now.
Hi, this is Wholesome Podcast. Wholesome B Mitch, aka Podcast Poppy. Afro Trey is in the building. Then today we got special guest Tuesday Lena.
Hello.
Coming through for the one time.
Yes.
Facts.
Yes.
Before we start though, man, check us out on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Spotify. We got video on Spotify, exclusive shit, and our IG, Twitter, all that. And February 20th, we got a live show. Everybody come through, show love, pour up, all that.
February 20th is going to be nuts. The stuff we got planned is crazy.
I will be there.
Yeah, shit you ain't never seen. Like, this shit gonna be super dope. Like, y'all slide, you gotta come early. Like, we got some special shit going on right when that shit start. So, slide.
Absolutely, please do. And also, this is the first podcast of the year. You know, we was on a run. We took a slight break.
Yeah,
We're back.
I done took a couple trips at the beginning of the year, so shit was off kilter type shit.
And
Yeah, so we here, we back.
We here though. We here.
3-year anniversary type shit. We started January 2019.
Yeah, we gonna do a 3-year anniversary episode though. We ain't gonna count this as an episode. But it is though.
Yeah, like,
but we're gonna say the next one will be the actual episode 3-year anniversary. Celebrate, horns, balloons,
turn up, shawty.
Pum, pum, pum.
Yes.
Okay, well there we go.
All that cool stuff.
Yes.
Well, ignore what I said then. All that.
Yeah. So what I want to know today is, so we was just talking about all kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, it low-key a long conversation.
It was low-key a long conversation. What I want to know is, what's the biggest age gap y'all have had with somebody y'all have dated? Like, what's the biggest age gap? So, I mean...
For me, 15 years younger.
15?
Yes.
Sheesh. I think I might could top that. What you got, Trey?
Actually, we're rocking with like that, I don't know, probably 7 or 8 years older.
7 or 8 years older?
Yeah.
Okay.
For me, I think I'm probably like 20 years older. I've done 20 years older. So you said 15 years younger.
15 years younger.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What was that like?
It was amazing. It was absolutely perfect and amazing.
Can we ask how old you are?
43.
43?
But he was mentally older than me.
How?
Because age has got to do with experience, not the number. He had way more street and just knowledge. I didn't have it. So he was advanced.
Yeah. I know what's funny is, like, it was a time and period when I was like from...
I remember this time.
Yeah, like 23, 24 until like maybe like 26-ish, where I was like infatuated with dating much older women. And it was like...
Your whole team. That was your whole team at that point.
I had, literally, like, it was like 7 years, 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, 15, 20, like...
Yeah, this don't count, but like one time, I told you this story, like one time I was in Palm Beach, came home from break there for year college, and I was like, 19 or some shit. I hit someone in the pool who was like 30 something. Yeah, so that she was like, I was 19, she probably 33, so that don't really count as dating, but that was
That's a big gap.
That's a big gap, though.
Yeah.
Do you guys feel there's a big difference between when you date the younger girls versus the older?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Huge difference.
Yeah.
It's a huge difference just in... with older women, they know exactly what they want. They know exactly what they want from you, and they're going to communicate that pretty close to up front. They just going to say, this is what I want. This is what we can do here. Either you fit it or you don't.
Yeah, and also I feel like since the older ones, they've been through so much, they know how dudes are for the most part. Some are still like...
Learning.
Yeah, learning and stuff, and some got like... unrealistic expectation. Mainly the younger ones do. Like they have unrealistic
definitely
expectation of dudes and how they should be. So when you start messing with the older ones, they know what it is. They've been through it. So they do still know what they want, but it's like leeway. Like it's leeway for a
they know what
shit.
it is.
Yeah, they know what it is. There we go.
That's the same with guys. When you date an older guy, they know what they want. They're more gentlemen. I've noticed that when I date an older guy, they're definitely more of a gentleman. They'll give flowers and just they know how to date.
They know how to date. That's a good way to put it.
Guys these days do not know how to date. All they want to do is just fuck.
No, but that's a great point. But I know, I mean, younger me compared to me now, night and day in terms of that exact thing.
Yes.
Knowing how to date or just, hey, what's up? You sliding tonight?
Right. Yes.
Yeah, I'm like still 15% of he's sliding and not. But I'm the type of dude, like, if I'm fucking with someone, you're gonna get your favorite color flowers off rip.
That's good.
Real, yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be.
It could be yellow, they could be purple, you feel me? They could be fucking gold. Like, I could get flowers that color. Like, that's my bag.
So with the younger guy you were dating, you saying he was a mixture of both?
He was an older guy. He knew exactly what to do to get this supposedly older woman. He was 20.
I think that's just young guy game, because I feel like I had that game too.
Sure, but he was mature naturally. Naturally, just various. It's not about age. I don't feel it's about your experience, and he, like I said, he just had more knowledge. So we were the same age mentally, but 14 years apart.
Right. How do you feel he
15.
viewed you as an older woman?
Good question. He expected me to be more older the way you guys are describing it. But unfortunately, I didn't have the experience. So
You just weren't there.
I wasn't there. He got married 3 years later, so he was ready.
He was ready. He was on that type of time.
He was ready.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
No, I hear that.
Yeah, that's wild.
I mean, it ain't that wild.
I be tripping.
I mean, there's some people that are just like that.
Yeah.
Where they're a little bit younger. They know what they want. They know how they're going to get there.
Yep.
And they just apply that type of pressure. And they end up getting married quick.
Is he still married now?
He is still married 5 years later.
Okay.
So he just knew what he wanted, and unfortunately I didn't at the time.
Yeah, I think that happens.
Yeah.
I think what's funny is I noticed for a fact.
I'm sure he's regretting it though. Like Tuesday Lena.
He might be happy with his wife. I'm pretty sure he's happy with his wife.
Maybe.
50-50.
50-50. No facts. No,
50-50.
yeah, true story.
But I know a lot of people, like, when I was younger, would view me like that. Like, oh, this is going to be the young guy that's going to apply that type of pressure. And I just knew how to date well and appear mature without necessarily going the route that people would probably assume. Like, I'm going to apply the pressure. I'm going to date well. I'm going to appear this way, appear that way. And I'm still kind of an immature guy. I'm gonna do what I want.
Yeah.
So you're still a savage.
That's not immature. You're just independent.
You know, it's different words for it's a million ways to skin a cat.
Yeah, I'm about to say I would call that independent, but
whatever you want to call it. Well, what I want to know though is about chivalry. So people view chivalry differently. So that's something you mentioned. You said older guys, they know how to be a gentleman.
Yes.
What does that look like for you? What is being a gentleman? Because it varies all over the place.
Yeah, everybody got their own definition.
On what's like the gentleman thing to do.
Okay, that's a good question. So I think if you want to pursue something, if you want something, it's all about seduction. Knowing what they like. Listening is crucial. Listening to them.
I gotta be honest with this. Listening done got me a lot of places with women. Listening is so crucial.
Yes. Facts. You remember the little things about them? That do wonders.
That's how I know I wasn't nothing when I was younger. Listen, you know when an iPhone was first starting to really get advanced?
Yeah.
So I would take notes on all the girls I talked to. So, like, boom, they tell me this, I put the notes in my phone. I'm talking to multiple women, so it's hard to keep track. So, to keep track, I would take notes. That's how trash I was. But it'd be like, I'll be on point, and it's like, you can't lose.
Was it trash or was it smart and innovative?
It was so innovative and so smart, but it was a roster. And it was like, this person likes this, they birthday this is what they, and it was Keisha, Letitia.
Yes, that's how you're supposed to do it.
I
think.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it makes it fun, versus just right away you just give it up. Like, no, like, work for it.
But is that really working? Because I was doing this for everybody.
Did they feel like the only one?
They felt great.
Then that's all that matters.
But you had a favorite on the list?
Of course.
Yes. The favorite on the list, you're gonna really put forth that effort and, to try to win them, so to speak.
That's true.
You ever had a favorite?
Of course, I still have a favorite. I'm trying to get to Drake.
Drizzy.
I'm kidding.
No,
you're
everybody's
not.
trying to get to Drake. That's what all the ones are
You
trying
are
to do.
not kidding. We just talked about him
Drake
before we
is
started
the-
recording.
yeah.
Not kidding.
But no, so
No, but everybody I feel has a favorite.
as they
you know?
should. I feel like.
Yeah, no facts. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, how many favorites is too many then? Because you said you got a couple. You might have more than one as well.
I like having options.
Mm.
Options is always nice
Yeah.
versus just one.
What,
know?
I mean,
no favorites I don't fuck with no more, but I like life situations.
Don't you think options?
of course I believe in options,
Yeah.
but I don't believe you should have necessarily more than one favorite. I think one person should be the one that is the one.
Your focus.
No, it's okay to have favorites if they're in different cities.
It keeps it less, more organized when it's separate.
Yeah.
That's
But
true.
what do you mean? So like that's my favorite in Atlanta. That's my favorite in Houston.
Yeah, like
well,
when-
but you still gotta have an overall favorite because
Yeah, number one, most likely should be in your city.
I feel like everybody has a number one main. Everybody. I don't care how player you are. We all got that favorite home person that feels like home.
So I mean, but to have that means you have others as well, right?
That's right. But you got that one person that's just home. I do.
What if you only got one? Then shit,
And most people have one.
that's crazy.
They have other options, but they still got that
Right.
one favorite home person.
I think you're right about that. I think that's 100% true. Or they either have that one person or they have a bunch of people that are potential favorites.
Yes,
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah, that's right.
That too.
I think people discount that, the idea of I have no favorite, but I have a bunch of people that one of them could potentially step up at some point.
You're right.
But they're all great women.
Or maybe they're
Oh,
just
what?
average. He said they're all great women.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, maybe they're just average, and the reason why they're not my favorite because they're not being great.
No, that makes sense.
You said Ashanti was your favorite celebrity,
Yeah.
and yours was
I mean, I said Beyonce, but that's by default. I'm gonna go somewhere else. I mean, 'cause-
single. Give me a single woman.
yeah. You can't. I'm gonna go.
Or not married, because I don't think Ashanti's
No,
single.
she's not married.
No, she's not married. Chloe Bailey.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she cold.
Okay,
she
Chloe.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
cold.
I think I could. If I seen her, I think I could chop her down. I
That's
think
good.
Yeah, I think for sure she's
Yeah,
attainable.
Yeah, she cold. She a cold piece. I almost forgot about her. She cold as shit. What's her
What
name?
did she
Fucking-
play in?
No, she sings.
Oh, she was in that one show though.
Grownish.
Grownish.
Yeah, she's.
Yes, I do like her. She was in. It was another show she was in before that. It was a family show.
I think
She's one of the siblings. But yes.
No, you
she
think
is
about
good.
Blackish.
Yeah, Blackish.
Yeah, that was. She was in. You talking about the wrong girl?
Yeah, so the one you're talking about is
In
the
the
friend. They're
yeah.
it's all this. They're in the same. It's
yeah,
the
it
same
is-
shows.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she's the friend.
She's one of the friends of
Yeah.
her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's the
Okay.
same show though.
Okay.
So all you just said, like, Gunna better tighten up. That's what you just said.
I didn't know they date.
They cool.
I don't
Yeah.
follow all that.
Yeah, I just happened to see they cool.
But bringing it back to chivalry. So it varies.
I like that word, chivalry.
Yeah, it varies, right? So you say, what are a couple things that you find chivalrous?
I like just random little. I feel like nowadays people are afraid to like really open up and like date. It's always a delay of time because you got to seem cool. You can't seem too thirsty.
No, that's true.
That was the one thing I liked about that younger person and somebody else too. They were not afraid to show it with texts, with calls. Something about that. Not too much. Not
Just enough.
just enough where it's like they want me. I
Yeah,
like that
that's-
versus trying to play it too cool.
I understand that.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, I think it depends. As a dude, I'm only going to do shit like that if, like, we got to understand, like, we fuck with each other type shit. I think before that, I don't know if I could do all that extra shit.
Why?
Because, like you said, like, they might think niggas thirsty.
But that's what I like. Okay,
Women like thirst a
again,
little
not
bit.
too much. Don't
Yeah.
blow the person phone up. Call 2 times in a row. That
That's
you know.
Hey, that's a blow up though.
Yeah.
But however, and this is what I've learned. I think women.
You think 2 rings is a blow up?
Oh yeah.
2 in a row?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
for
had
sure.
a guy that would call 20 times.
No.
Yeah, that's a lot.
No.
Drunk me might do that shit. Like drunk me, I was like, oh shit, trying to figure some shit out.
But what
He
I've
was just
learned.
trying to own me.
Damn.
He wasn't drunk me. He wanted to own me.
But I mean, what I've learned is women like that though, a
Yes.
little bit. They like that attention. They like. It seems like you want them, but they only like it if they're attracted to you.
Yeah, like it gotta be. She like, oh, like yeah, I'm feeling it, nigga. So I'm cool with him doing that.
Right.
If just a nigga who just trying to fuck with her and she ain't on the same page, she gonna hate that shit.
But
she gonna
persistence.
block you.
People love persistence. Like,
Not for
it
the wrong
shows
nigga.
that you really like this person. Okay, you dig
Listen.
me.
I don't got it in me. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. How about this? Is a dude like putting all that pressure on you, but you're not attracted to him like that? You ain't fucking with her, but he's still doing it. Ain't that annoying from the wrong dude?
Yes.
They like that
Yes,
slight
but I
annoyance.
had that happen. Dude was so persistent. He eventually broke me down. He
But
broke
that's
me.
a real thing too. I
Yeah,
assume.
no,
Broke
man.
me down. It's like,
Right.
you know what? I like you. You putting
Yeah.
in work for me. No one else would do this. I like you.
I don't know what it is, but I'm just too cool for school or
Yeah,
something because I ain't got it
everybody's
that bone in my body.
Everybody's different.
I'm not sending a bunch of texts. I'm not calling. I'll be honest at all.
Really?
No,
You
I'm
don't
not
even know
calling.
your favorite?
My favorite, no. I'm not calling. In fact, when you call me, I'm confused why you calling me.
Really?
That's just me. That's just my personality. That's why.
You too?
No, I talk on the phone sometimes.
Okay.
Now, if you want to be completely just friends, where we're just completely just friends, then we can talk on the phone. Sure, I'll be your friend. I don't know what it is, but if we dealing with each other like that, I don't honestly, because then it's more emotions going to get involved from you, and I don't want to.
I do hate that shit.
Me being honest, I don't want to face those emotions. Like I don't want to.
But that is the seducing part, because you're right. Most people don't want to. You can lose control.
You can lose control.
You can lose
Absolutely.
control. You know? It's like somebody got you kind of in the palm of their hand. That's why people don't like to do that. They play it cool. But I feel like the ones that take it there, they're not afraid to just, they're not afraid.
I think you're right.
I don't lose control.
I think you're right.
But you can, though. The love
No.
game is tricky.
The love game is tricky.
You
I haven't. I'm about to be 30. I have not lost control. I don't think
can. You haven't met her. You have not met her. Key word.
it's not gonna happen.
When you meet, yes, it will.
Even if I meet her, nah.
I like the confidence. Maybe it won't.
Yeah, I promise you.
But when it happens, it's exciting.
Possibly.
to some people, it's exciting. It's not exciting to every fucking body. It ain't gonna be exciting to me. What the fuck?
Why wouldn't it be though?
What? Me losing control? Or a girl losing control?
I mean,
Both.
yes. Why wouldn't it be exciting for you to lose control because you like this girl that much? Why wouldn't that be exciting? Look, she over there. She excited. She like, oh yeah, that sounds amazing. That sounds amazing.
I want that. I like when a guy loses control.
It like people lose control over your emotions. You losing the control over your emotions because you trying to control what a woman do and shit.
It doesn't have to be towards the negative.
Right.
It can be
Right.
towards the positive.
Yes.
It's a thin line between positive and negative.
Very true.
So
But if it's towards the positive, what's wrong with it though, Sal?
it's nothing wrong with it, but I mean, the same shit you could do in the positive, you'll do the same shit in a negative situation. She ain't picking up the phone, you blowing her up and shit. You don't know what the fuck she doing.
Those are decisions you make though.
But I feel like that's what when that guy did that to me years ago, it was something about this like I felt very wanted and needed.
Women's so easy. Like
I felt very needed.
Go
There's
take
someone
five.
in the world that needs me.
That is
It's a
crazy.
good feeling. Again, not overboard, not too much, but just enough where it's like he wants me. I like that.
I need comments and shit. Like, do women want to feel needed like that, or a nigga blowing up the phone and shit?
Women want to feel wanted.
Yeah,
so
like
guys.
blowing up
Guys want to
twice.
feel wanted too.
Don't you like it when a girl does a little extra? Like
I do.
She likes me.
I do.
She likes
Sometimes.
me.
I do. I mean, don't do too much, but I do like when they do take initiative and
Yeah.
to prove that they like
They
you.
like
Absolutely.
you. They like you. And I feel like with these celebrities, Chloe Bailey, Ashanti, Drake, next would be Future.
You like them toxic
they have
niggas.
all these people that want them.
Right.
But which one is doing it differently? We're like, who is this person? They seem genuine, like they really want me.
Yeah, yeah.
They are focused on me. That's rare. Like, yeah, you
It's
get
rare.
a lot of that as the celebrity, but I don't know. I just feel like if you really want somebody, people like that, focus attention.
Which I agree with that.
Loyalty. It's just you.
Loyalty, that's the number one. That's important.
It's just you.
I don't agree with it. It's just you though.
Yeah, that's.
But they're
yeah.
showing that they don't want anybody else. They have
I think-
blinders on.
So
Oh,
dude,
they
this.
good multitaskers.
So no, I think the best
Or
way.
they just want you. They don't want anybody
Okay,
else.
I kind of
but
agree
you.
with both of y'all though. So I think the best way for them to show that they only want me is to go ahead and play the field. Play the field. Have your roster. Have your team. Them niggas ain't gonna get no time. It's only so much time in the day. Have your team. Talk to whoever. But guess what? Just like I have a favorite, I'm probably your favorite.
Yeah.
It's only so much time in the game.
Yeah, fact.
Put the best player in.
But no, that's a good
Okay.
thing. Like it do
Okay.
feel good when you know she got a team and she fucking with you.
And she only fucking with
yeah,
you.
yeah,
Yes.
That's a great
yeah,
feeling.
Everybody
It
likes
is.
that. Everybody loves
It's a
that
great feeling.
Yeah,
Where it's like
everybody.
I know you got hoes, but I see the effort
I'm your
that you're putting
favorite
in
hoe.
towards me.
Just me.
Just me. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, that is nice. That is
Absolutely.
nice.
Yes,
That
that's
feels
what I
great.
like. And
Yeah.
but that's the part though where you can lose that control. I feel because it's like you got someone that's I don't know. That's what God wants from us. Loyalty. Just serve me, nobody else. You know, we want that too in a way from people that like just me. Just me.
That's
Understandable.
it's 50-50 for me because it's other caveats with that within the lifestyle I live and I'm gonna live just because I know how to. Some people know how to make people feel like they're the only one and that it is just them, along with there being others.
Yeah.
And it's like as long as you feel like it's just you, there's no wrong I could do.
But they have others though for that confidence. You have others just in case, you don't always want to put one egg in a basket.
Well, that's what you saying do.
Well, I mean,
That's exactly what you said.
I feel like when you put the one egg in the basket and really make sure the egg
Care
is
for
taken
it.
care of,
Yeah.
it's gonna blossom and hatch to a beautiful chickling.
Which I believe in that too.
Versus just you got all these things you're messing with, it can't really blossom.
But the thing is though, if you got that one egg and you're caring for it so much, it's still a fragile egg. You might be over caring for it. It might be easy to break this. Now what? Now you out of eggs.
Yeah, it's a
Not
weak
if
ass.
you're
It's a
careful.
weak
You just-
ass
you just-
chicken now.
You just broke.
Not if you're careful.
You just broke this egg though.
Not if you're careful.
Sometimes that happens even when you're careful. Accidents happen.
Yeah.
Things that wasn't.
Eggs supposed to be warm. You put too much heat on it. Now it's a damn boiled egg and shit.
It
The
happens.
hen knows how to make her chicks. She sits on them the perfect
Yeah,
time.
true.
But I feel like you can only do that when you're sitting on one egg, so to speak.
I get what you're saying.
Actually, chickens be sitting on hella eggs.
They do. But you know what I mean. But they're still all clumped together under one.
Okay? Yes. Yeah.
That analogy?
Yes.
But,
have 6 eggs.
However, there's the old saying: don't put all your eggs in one
Yes,
basket.
That is true. But
That-
that's letdown though. That's because a letdown don't hurt yourself. You could let yourself down when you just I want this to work and it doesn't. Like you said, the eggs cracked.
When you apply to jobs, you just apply to one job, or when you start applying, you be applying to like 6, 7 jobs at once. And sometimes you happen to get all 3.
True. But what if you want that company, that golden company?
And that company don't want you.
But they might if you're focused though.
Everybody focused for that company.
No, but you might have other resumes in different companies, so you're not focused.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but I know in terms of dating, I mean, maybe it's
This is just my opinion, guys.
no, and it's not. There's no wrong answer. There's no wrong answer.
Everybody
But
got different views.
Yeah.
But I do agree partially with what you're saying, was if you focus on this one, it's going to flourish.
Yes.
But it could also crumble. There's always two sides to a coin.
But that's the positive and negative. look at the positive and say it won't crumble.
That's true.
It called being realistic, and everything is positive and negative. So you just looking at the positive, you negate some negative shit gonna happen. That's not being realistic. That's not realistic in dating. That's
Well,
not
what if I
realistic
want a
in anything.
Cinderella story?
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, Cinderella's a fairy tale. Fairy tales aren't real.
But there's nothing wrong with.
I told you I'm a story writer. I can
yeah,
make
that-
it real. It'd be my Cinderella twist.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting the optimistic outlook, the positive outlook. You know, wishing for the best, hoping for the best. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, whether it's realistic or not. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't think. But I also, for me, I understand that. Why not have that same outlook for 17 others?
Now that's true.
Yeah.
Now that's true. I agree with that too.
Yeah, like most people ain't gonna have one bank account. They gonna have multiple.
That's right. Or different revenue.
Exactly.
Different money
Exactly.
flows coming in. So that is definitely true. But everybody kind of has that main river of money. You got
sure.
the little
Yeah,
streams,
yeah,
but
no
you got your
fact.
main
sure.
flow.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
That's
you gotta have a
fact.
main flow.
That's a fact.
So I feel like it's kind of like that with us too. Like you got your 17, but they're just getting little percentages. One of them might be
Yeah.
getting 60%.
Absolutely.
So you're making that grow.
Absolutely. I agree with that 100%.
Yeah,
I think that's
but
facts.
also, like, you feel me? Just like investing in stock, you put a little percentage in one, that shit might grow.
Now you're right about that.
But then,
That's true,
but
too.
however, the flip on that though, you put that little percentage. Think if you would have put all of your percentages into that one,
Boom.
that growth would have been so much more.
Boom.
Yeah.
It would have been exponentially more. So I mean, I truly get both sides of it.
Yeah, like anything, it's a gamble.
Well, isn't that with the stocks portfolio? Like you can have a
You
portfolio.
want to diversify.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, somebody might grow, but there's nothing wrong with that
Yeah,
either. With
because
having
it's like you said. What if I put all my money in this one and that
it
shit
goes down.
Yeah,
Screwed.
Yeah, I'm in the red. I'm fucked up, bankrupt. Houses in foreclosure and shit.
I have just learned in life that when you focus, you can get it. You can get it easier.
And I agree with that a lot. I really do.
Yeah.
I really do. It's crazy that I really agree with that so much, but for some reason I just can't translate that into a dating aspect.
Because you
yeah.
don't want to open yourself up on that level.
Probably.
That's an openness.
Like in life, I
open
agree
your
with
heart.
that, but in dating, it could be real. But in the dating world realm and shit, talking to women and shit, it's like for me, it is what it is. I'm gonna go with the flow type shit. In a direction, I'm going in a positive direction. Like I got thoughts in my head of where I want it to go, but I can't be mad if it don't go this way, and I'm not going to be pressed on it going a certain way type shit. That's me.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that, but that's a protection for yourself too. That's
Absolutely.
a protection.
That is.
You know,
Yeah,
like I feel
I
like when
just-
you really put that all, whether it's that company you want or the stock you want to grow, you can be let down.
Yes.
If you don't have the different, more people, more job options. But when you really focus, I feel like you can get it and people can feel it. Like they want me. This company sees that this person put a lot of effort in this resume, the interview, all
Absolutely.
that stuff. Like this person wants to work at the company. Whether
Yeah.
it's a personal company with a relationship or a business.
No, I think you're right with that.
Yeah,
you
you're right.
can't tell when you want it.
Yeah,
You
no
can
facts.
tell.
I don't definitely lost some because they clearly must. Everybody know how the game goes. Shit.
Of course.
No, that is how the game goes.
Yeah.
You win some, you lose
Yeah.
some. But you live to fight another day. Because you ain't put it all in one little basket.
No facts.
What age could you guys see yourself settling down, getting married, going ahead and just being faithful for forever?
Well, I'm a forever be faithful. That's part of being a black man. But in terms of settling down, I mean, for me, I think if I'm going to settle down in life, it's going to happen. So I'm 32 right now. It's going to happen before I'm 40. If it's going to happen, otherwise it's just not going to happen.
Why?
Um,
Because I'm 43 and I feel so young.
no,
Yeah,
I
and
understand.
you are young.
And what I'm saying is, I mean, just after that, I just understand that settling down just isn't for me. It's just
Okay.
in terms of me,
Okay.
me and who I am.
Okay. It's just not for you.
Yeah,
It
it's
didn't
just not
happen
for
by
me.
then.
Yeah, it's just not something that's.
Can you see it happening for you?
Yeah, I can see it happening. So I mean,
about you?
it's something I want.
I mean, I wouldn't mind it. Of course, as a person, I would prefer it. But my thing is, and I would get fat for this and shit. But like, I'm almost 30 now, but I want to be financially stable to take care of every single thing I want to take care of. If I can't, cause divorce rate, the number one reason for it ending is money issues and shit. If I ain't got no money issues, then I think personally I will be able to focus more on that type of shit to settle down with this one fucking person and shit.
I guess you want to be financially very stable.
Yeah.
How about you? Your prerequisites.
I don't have any. I mean,
so he said that that's one of his. That's a good one. Be financially
yeah,
stable.
no, I don't believe in that. If you find somebody that you're vibing with, you there's somebody you want to spend the rest of your life with, then you make it happen.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can't put a prerequisite on love type stuff. Like that doesn't make any sense. Like, if this is the person that I know I want to be with, I got to make it happen. Why pass up that opportunity?
But like Trey said though, when you're a little bit more focused on having financial, it's not going to be as many arguments. You're more stable. Yes, you're right. Love can go when you're broken.
Everybody feel like they in love and shit, then get divorced and shit.
That's right.
Like
but I mean, when y'all say like, there's no amount of quote unquote stability that changes the dynamic. So regardless of whatever amount of money you make, there's still the dynamic of finances.
Yeah.
I mean, you could be a multimillionaire and there's still gonna be financial problems. There's still gonna be possibly financial debates and things of that nature.
Or emotional. You could be rich and just both you guys got money, but there's just still issues.
There's still issues.
Money
It doesn't change. It doesn't fix or change anything.
Fuck, so all the other arguments wouldn't happen.
But it's like if you were to meet,
that's one less argument. We rich.
Yeah.
But if we all were to meet this person, where it's like this is the person I want to marry. If we met them tomorrow, it'd be like, why wait? Why pass up the opportunity? I mean, why pass the opportunity? Because this may never happen again.
Or if you understand what my mind, I understand yours. Just know I do want you. You want me. Let's wait it out. Let's start building together, and then shit.
I'm not building too much with anybody that I'm not married to. Smart. That's just flat out.
That's smart.
That's because otherwise it's the way. I mean, what am I doing this for?
You're wasting your energy.
You're wasting your energy.
Yep. That's
so it's only
smart.
so much you can build if you're not married.
That's smart.
Plenty of people build it, and it works out though. Like I've seen that shit happen too. Right or wrong?
Rare.
But
Are
it
your
happens.
parents still married?
My direct parents don't, but my mom and my stepdad have been married for 30 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about your parents?
They never been married.
Okay. That's also a factor with human psychology with what you see growing up. Mm-hmm. I think.
I think you're right.
Yeah, that probably is my situation. Yeah.
You know,
right.
my mom and dad. My mom just passed in October from pancreatic. She transitioned with God, but they were 18 and 23. Never had a boyfriend with anybody else.
And been together.
That's
wow.
it.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
Yeah, that's.
My mom only had one inside of her. Just like that's rare.
Real. That's
Yeah,
very.
it
That's,
is.
yeah.
My dad was with her from 18 to 62, and now I'm like, Dad, you okay? Like he never had no other woman.
Yeah.
No
That's
other
tough.
woman.
That's tough.
But now he's like, would you be upset if I got married next September? I'm like,
Damn.
Dad, I'm like, Mom ain't even, no.
It's a little quick.
Yeah, that's kind of quick.
But I feel like when you are together that long, you don't know how to be alone.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, that's
I
a
would
fact.
agree.
You don't know how to.
Yeah, no,
From
that's a
18 to
fact.
62, you don't know how to be alone.
Right.
Yeah, you can't blame no one for that. Like
No.
you been forever with someone forever like that.
That,
like,
to me, that's forever.
Yeah.
18, that's
Yeah.
a forever.
That is.
yeah.
that
When
is.
like you never been alone in your life, cause around
Nope.
that time you just left your people crib and then moved in with someone.
Yep,
Like
he had me at 18. So it's just like, Dad, I don't recommend it. Try to be alone.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's like, I don't know what to do without Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't blame them.
I'm like, she wants you to at least wait 1 year.
Nah, yeah, I think everybody has their different views on marriage though, just in
Yeah.
general.
Me personally, I'm not that conservative though. Like,
So you don't think you don't want to get married?
I've been married. I was
Oh,
married
wow.
12 years. I've been divorced 8 years.
So this is your second. They call this your second life.
Yes. First life. I consider it my first.
Wow.
I consider it my first. Honestly, I wasn't alive my other part. I wasn't
Yeah.
aware or awakened. This is my first life.
And now all your senses are open.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
What do you mean by senses?
Just like so, so this is your first life, so clearly you had a different mindset. You did say like different little things, like you was homeschooled and shit. So like probably more of a sheltered situation.
Yes.
You wasn't able to experience things you want to experience. You was married 12 years or whatever.
Yeah, got married at
so,
23.
Yeah, so you doing stuff with a dude. Of course, clearly you like sex and shit, but maybe after the marriage, you were able to experience shit way more after that. Yeah, the dating, seeing how different dudes date, sex with different dudes or whatever that may be. Like, you realize everything different. You know, you was stuck with one dude doing one thing for 12 years and you wasn't able to experience too much before that. So you got your experience after that. So that was able
at 37.
to open all your senses.
Yes.
Type shit. Yeah, so that's what I mean.
But I feel like 36 to 43, that was the training years. Those were the
Because you didn't have that before.
I was asleep.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, the more consciousness you get, the more aware, the more self-love.
Absolutely.
I'm a big fan of self-love.
Yeah, that's the most important, low key.
Huge. It's huge. It's self-love. Love self.
You gotta
the more
love
you
yourself.
love self, the more you will get relationships that will respect you.
Yeah. If you love yourself, other people will love you more.
That's right. But
Absolutely.
Loving yourself, though, nobody really understands. It's deep. It's deep.
Loving yourself and being comfortable with yourself.
That's one aspect. What else?
Well, let's well beyond that. I mean, it's being so comfortable with yourself that you're comfortable with others and how they express themselves.
Yeah. And you don't care how other people you don't care how other people view you. Like, their perception of you could be wrong to the true you, but they only know what they see, which is not. They don't see 24/7, so they don't know the real you. Type
But
shit.
you're right about that. But that's where that self-love is, because that could.
So you shouldn't care what other motherfuckers think if they don't
It
fuck
can
with
mess
you like
you
that.
up if you aren't really grounded.
Exactly.
When you hear things like, "Is that true? What? No, that ain't right." You got to be grounded. I call it supreme confidence. Supreme. You know. You just
You know who you are, yeah.
You know, like God knows He's God. I'm God. You're just.
Yeah, you know who you are.
You just know.
No doubt. No, I agree with that 100%.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah, I mean, part of knowing who you are is knowing who we are as a culture and knowing that black men don't cheat. And we appreciate you, Tuesday Lena, for coming through today.
I love being here. And don't forget that live streaming is February.
So, yeah, live audience, Phoenix Theater, February 20th. Y'all know the vibes.
Yeah, come through. It's a live show. We got an audience there.
If you've seen it before, then you already know. If you've never seen it, then get ready.
And this is going to be better than the first one type shit.
I'll be there. Tuesday Lena will be there for sure. It's going to be hot. That's a great theater. So show up. Be there.
All that,
you can
all
learn.
that.
You can grow.
All that.